Hi buds, it's your bud Tsunami here. I just have some travel dates for James and I. In October, the 17th and 19th, we will be tattooing, taking appointments at Gypsy Rose in Phoenix, Arizona. And on the 18th, we will be there celebrating their grand reopening. It's a shindig you're not going to want to miss. Here is the flyer. Please come with us, book with us, and just say hi. Thank you. Bye. Enjoy the episode.
Anyway, so I did it with a couple of our buds that we've had on the show. I shared a booth with Franklin. Chris DeArma. I'm trying to talk here.
I'm sorry. Take these from me. These are not recording. Food.
She's all dying. I'm just like talking to the I remember when I was a kid, I always thought that farts didn't smell. It was just because they were passing by poop.
Through your butt. Oh. Like he's like, excuse me. I need to get by now.
It's like passing a smelly person on the train.
Wait.
Nope. Nope.
Have you looked it up?
I mean, the gas smells.
But
Is it true?
most of the gas in farts is odorless.
What the So it's just straight
When I was a kid, I was really smart.
No. Yeah, I guess you got dumber. Well, ChatGPT says most of the gas in farts is odorless. I think you're a baby scientist. Things like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and sometimes methane. These come from swallowing air from bacteria fermenting. Wait.
Methane vitamins?
What the hell? I
Methane.
thought that was illegal.
The stink comes from sulfur-containing compounds.
But sulfur itself is a gas? An odor? What is sulfur?
Oh, God, we're going to go full science. Hold on. The main culprits are hydrogen sulfide. Smells like rotten eggs. Jake pointed at himself.
I know that scent.
Methanethiol. Smells like cabbage and rotten vegetables.
Been there.
Done that.
And dimethyl sulfide has more of a musty odor. That's why y'all balls smell.
Musty. Oh. I never had smelly balls.
Let's stop with the science. Do farts smell from poop or from
Or are they odorless?
gas? When the bacteria in your gut and your intestines break down food, they release gases. Most of these are odorless, but a small percentage are sulfur-based. The connection to poop. Poop itself smells for the same reasons. Gut bacteria breaking things down and releasing sulfur. So the smell of farts and the smell of poop come from the same source, just in different forms. One's a solid and one's a gas.
Question.
In short, what?
Isn't sulfur the thing that they have in hell?
Yeah, dude, it's supposed to smell like sulfur.
That's why.
What childish
Yeah.
prophet? What childish prophet was like, and you know what hell smells like?
Exactly.
Farts.
Like farts.
Yeah. You smelled that?
I think Dad's in hell.
This is hell on earth. That's what I say when I smell James's farts. In short, farts smell because of gas, but the smell is chemical, similar to poop, since they both come from bacteria breakdown in your guts.
So it's just because we're full of bacteria that our farts smell.
Yeah,
And
so-
poops.
So, yeah.
What's crazy is even when you eat healthy, like sometimes like a healthy diet makes them smell worse.
Well, have you heard people talk about protein farts?
Yeah. I've smelled people that are like fit freaks or whatever you want, gym rats. Is that what they call them? And it's like there's like a milky smell coming from their like.
Ew,
Yeah.
yeah?
It's crazy.
I don't like anything with protein, artificial protein.
Artificial, like way.
Well, but we know you like carbs.
I've tried a lot of different protein products.
Yeah,
And they just never taste good.
well,
I don't-
nothing.
They're not
literally-
supposed to, though.
But it's just like eat some
That's
meat.
not what they're for. Yeah. The best way for your body to absorb anything is to get it from food, right?
Some people get severely constipated from it as well. That's a huge thing.
That's why we should just keep eating in and out after recording.
Are we gonna
Fuck
order
yeah.
food?
You know what, dude? I was thinking about that a minute ago.
But what though? Protein shakes?
Like, no. Oh, there's a mean
protein
protein shake at this smoothie place by us.
Rather not.
It's called the Bro Rogan.
It's bomb. That's why I got all this going on.
Like, have you tried the chips, the protein chips before? I don't
Yeah,
fuck with those.
the chile limon ones are good,
I don't like them.
but every
Protein
other
chips?
one.
It
They're like-
makes my skin feel
You've tried 'em.
like my
Remember-
blood.
You might have a whey allergy, whey.
Yahweh.
Dude, if
Your
that's,
your skin's like Yahweh.
Yahweh!
I have an allergy. They just don't feel like a tortilla chip, but
Yeah.
they're good.
It's just like my body's just trained to love bullshit, and it's like I could eat I can get full, and with like healthy foods, and I just feel like incomplete.
I have a theory, that the reason, because I'm the same way, and like there's times when I'm craving something and I literally feel like anything else in the world will make me vomit. Like I need to have this one thing.
What you want?
Yes, nothing else will do. And I have a theory that it's from a scarcity complex.
there's this huge thing in the gym industry actually that talks about that's what your body screams for the nutrients,
That you need.
but it thinks it's getting it from what you want.
Oh,
But all the extra bad that's in there is what it's you up,
Yeah.
you know?
So are you saying that if you figure out what nutrients those are and find it in a healthier
Yeah.
option, then
Yeah.
you're gonna feel
that's the thing. Like when you crave chocolate, you actually need to be eating almonds and nuts because you're craving that healthy
the
fat.
nutrient, yeah.
Mm.
Also, even
Nutrient.
like if you really like sugary stuff, and you think you want a specific candy, but in reality,
Yeah.
your body is screaming for sugar. So the best option to fulfill it is fruit. I mean, people will scream up and down that fruit's not good or whatever, but dude, there's so many other things you should.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, like,
eat fruit.
I've been asking my homie Chad GPT about it a lot, about certain things, and it's like you're supposed to stay away from sugars, but like, dude, fruits are natural, dog.
Yeah, but also think about how easy it is for your body to digest.
I feel like it also depends what you're trying to accomplish. Like we're about to have Big C's on in a few weeks, and we can ask him about his diet. But you know he does the bodybuilding competitions. Y'all good over there, dog?
Yeah. I was just thinking. I wonder if we knew any like health people that we could ask him some questions, and what kind of attachment it would be to attach it to a phone.
Well, we're having Big C's on in a couple weeks, and he does, Big C's.
It sounds really familiar.
For 24 hours or longer.
What the?
She tripping. Anyways, he's a tattooer. He does the bodybuilding competitions. We should ask him because I bet maybe like if you're trying to accomplish that physique, you shouldn't have a ton of fruit. But let's be real, we're just trying not to get gout and diabetes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have some fucking fruit
And some shrimp.
and some chips.
On the topic of like diabetes and shit, is sometimes straight up just your like genetics.
But it can also be unlocked from
Yeah.
certain things. Like type 2 is typically from what you're eating and is reversible.
Yeah.
Type 1, like my mom has type 1 and her pancreas literally just lives in her body and does nothing, so she doesn't produce any insulin at all, so she has to take insulin shots. Shout out, Mom.
Hey, shut up.
And shout out to my mom's lazy ass pancreas. And it's like,
Just chilling.
You need to
Get
get
it
up and
together.
do something.
Yeah, get a job or something. Damn.
yeah. Cook, clean the house, do something.
I feel like there's a level of unhealthy fitness in that industry, right?
Toxic fitness?
Is that what it would be?
I don't
Toxic?
know. What are you?
My ex-girlfriend's sister did a lot of those competitions, and I remember
Mm-hmm.
she used to talk about certain things, and like there was like a week where she wasn't able to eat this, and this, where it's typically bad for your body. I think it's like you're basically dehydrating your body.
Oh, so you look
yeah. And that sounds
You're the
rough.
most defined, yeah.
Yeah, all cut up.
From the butt up.
Fucking media, dude.
Hey, can we put a call out for a nutritionist to come on the show? But only a fat one, because I don't want no skinny bitch telling me what to fucking do. No, but I would like a nutritionist to come on, because remember at the beginning of the podcast we used to always do the tattooer trash diet?
Yeah.
And I think tattooers are all probably in the same boat as us and have no idea what we should be eating.
Yeah. I feel like 85% of the tattoo industry is just trash eaters. And then there's those like 15% that are like, they fucking made the change in their life and they're all fit. Like there's a couple.
Emily's bitch ass said she takes baby carrots to work for a snack. Can you imagine if I came in here with baby carrots? What would you do?
I would fucking laugh at you and throw them at your head.
One at a time. Stop it, mister. Why are you doing this?
Would they look normal size in your hands, though?
Would they look normal size next to your dick?
Oh, my God.
That was fucking dope, dude.
Watch who you come for on this pod.
Watch who you come on.
It ain't me. It ain't never gonna be me.
That was fast,
Oh,
dude. Fast hands.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was like, the Rolodex in my head was like, I'm a fucking annihilator. Right
His
now.
dick. All this to say,
All this to
Oh,
say.
what is those?
the baconettes.
They're chicharrones. Flaming hot Cheetos and lime limon.
Dude, I was like,
I fucking leaked right now. But you know what? This is what not these ones, the plain ones. I've been eating chicharrones at home instead, because you know I'm a hot Cheeto girl. But I'm trying to do better, and I don't
Better?
fucking. Dude, you just found out that I have a disability and I'm tongue tied. It's not my fault that
you were just making fun of his little dick.
after he made fun of my little hands.
It's true.
They're little.
And who are you to defend his dick and come for me?
Hey, that's my boy.
I feel bad for it.
That's my boy.
You're like,
Hey.
Hey,
that's my man.
that's his dick talking.
I start barking.
But
He almost made me fart.
oh my god, dude.
All that gas talk, dude.
Can we do a quick review on these?
Yeah.
I used to always do these on my stories, remember, reviews?
Baconettes because it's pork.
Baconettes, what's that?
It's what they be called.
Oh, I think that's just the brand.
Okay.
You
What?
need to do it properly.
What's
Okay. How you do that?
You have to do all
Today's-
the senses.
that? Oh,
Okay.
Feel. What does it
that
feel
shit
like?
gives me anxiety.
Okay.
I'm all overstimulated.
So, anyways, I've been eating a lot of chicharrones at home in place of hot Cheetos. Don't fucking tell me, oh, those have seed oil or whatever, because at least they're not hot Cheetos, right? Like,
I don't know. Is that a thing? I mean, well,
they're from...
those are better than hot Cheetos?
Yeah, for
Yeah?
you, yeah, definitely, because they're from animals. They're
yeah.
from animal fat is better than trans fats.
But make sure that those are actually pork.
Yeah, these aren't like the
It's not whey.
sabritones or what are those ones called?
fucking love those.
Those
dude.
are good, but yeah, these are fried pork skin.
Okay.
But I don't usually eat the flavored ones. I put my own lemon and chili on them. But wait,
Your
real
mouth is
quick
watering.
before we this probably sounds fucking gross in the mic. Real quick before we move on, there was this book that I had to read for English in one of my community college classes called In Defense of Food, and it's by Michael Pollan. You guys know who he is?
No.
Okay. Well, he's an author that writes about food or writes about nutrition. But the first line of the book is this book, it says something along the lines of like, this book is not a diet book. It has no secrets. Like, the only thing that you need to know is if it's from the earth, it is good for you.
He's just laughing for no reason.
A hot Cheeto tree.
Exactly.
A hot Cheeto?
Exactly. So since those don't exist, it's not good for you. Since, I mean, technically, if these were made from if they were not processed, they would be good for you, but they're unfortunately processed. But he talks about like how anything that has nutritional facts on them, you can guess is processed and is not good for you. But let's do some bad shit.
Do you ever make chicharron like tacos, like the soggy kind, out of those guys? You do?
It smells like spicy farts.
Ooh.
Yeah, my mom does. Well, not me, but my mom does sometimes.
I just learned how to do it like a couple years ago, and I didn't realize how fucking simple it is to do that.
But do you ever get them from the carniceria? And
Not
do it?
yet. The ones with the
Like the real
carne?
ones? Oh, yeah. So bomb.
Dude, Alata Cor does them like that. Oh, man. Don't breathe.
They taste wonderful. Wait,
Just like block your...
what was it?
Feel,
Okay,
smell, taste.
so they smell.
Don't do that.
I know, I'm gonna.
Sneeze.
They smell like the Lemon Hot Cheetos, and yeah, like the Lemon Hot Cheetos. They taste like fucking heaven. I wish I had a real lemon to put on this.
Dude, these are fucking dope.
Yeah. But I think I liked... Oh, we had the regular ones on the pod early on, remember?
Flaming Hot?
Yeah, I think I liked those better. But, what about you? Are you like the limon?
I think I like these better.
They feel... Well, I guess people haven't had chicharrones. What would you say to a white person that hadn't had chicharrones? How would you describe the feel?
The feel? Feel?
Who's Phil? Do
How would you describe Phil?
you want to try this? Or you'll shit your pants?
I'm down.
I don't know.
Listen to how it feels.
They're everywhere, right? Like, coast to coast? Right? They gotta...
Pork rinds.
Which, they're the same thing.
As
These are just...
chicharrones, yeah.
Yeah, these are just like the same, or,
They're the exact same thing. But I think that maybe Southerners eat pork rinds.
they call them cracklins sometimes.
Oh, really? What's chitlins?
I think it's, isn't that, intestine?
Oh, I like intestine.
Me too.
Have you ever been to Dollar Hits in Filipino? Wait, is it in Filipino town?
No.
Pass those back, baby. So it's called Dollar Hits because everything's on a skewer and costs $1, and it's Filipino street food.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so they have like pig ear on a stick.
Is it similar to like the 626 night market type of thing?
I never been.
I had
Oh, that's where I had-
squid on a stick.
I love squid. That's where I had balut at.
No thanks.
You could do it.
I probably would when it comes down to it, and just for more of like the novelty and like.
It's just a really gnarly presentation to a bunch of flavors you've had before.
That like makes my skin crawl.
It tastes like chicken broth, chicken, and hard-boiled egg.
And you've also had the 100-year egg or whatever.
That's literally, what is it called?
Is it like 100?
I think 1,000-year egg.
1,000-year egg.
I don't know. But it was in China. Shout out China.
So.
That's a fermented egg that's this big. I'll put a picture right here.
Oh, is it that small?
Yeah, they're like quail eggs, I think. And they look gelatinous. Like they look like blue or gray Jell-O. And they feel really rubbery. And I like everything except for vegetables, obviously. But these taste, I don't want to be disrespectful, but they taste fucking bad, dude. Because you could really taste the fermentation. Like, you know that little fermented taste behind, like that you get in kombucha or like
I like that.
in sauerkraut, like on a small
Yeah.
scale. So imagine if it was just that. It's fucking gnarly. Maybe you'd like it, but because it's a delicacy, so obviously people like it.
Do you have
So-
any early memories of something that you just fucking thought was gross?
Mole.
Yeah, you don't get down, dude. I don't get
Chicken
down
mole.
with. I don't get down with mole
I don't like mole either.
because it was our family's like go-to dish for any
Special occasion.
special occasion or funerals.
I think that's the Mexican way.
I remember having to eat oatmeal in kindergarten, and I wanted to fucking vomit. Bless you. Whoa, that sounded crazy.
It's because
Did you throw up with that?
no, I was trying not to let it come out of my nose because I knew a bunch of like chili would end up trapped up there.
Chilies.
So I was like trying to block off my nose. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I remember them like forcing me to fucking finish the oatmeal, and it was all because we read Goldilocks and Three Bears. And we had to do like the porridge thing, whatever, and it was like the activity for it. And I was like gagging, and she was like, "You have to finish it." And so she started adding like things to it, and I was like, anything I could put in there, like honey and brown sugar, and I was just like, I want to fucking die right now. Get out of my face, lady.
the fucking textures.
Yeah, it reminded me of throw up.
I've seen you eat oatmeal now.
When I was on the health kick, I was doing it. I wouldn't say that I love it. Like after, it was okay, but after like the first week, I got over it, and it was just eating it just to.
But you know, my Nina, she's has a gluten allergy.
Shout out Nina.
Shout out Nina. And her doctor told her that even though oatmeal is gluten free, she cannot have that either because it has the same. The problem, I guess, with gluten is it makes stuff stick to each other in your gut, like it's like a binding agent, and I guess oatmeal does the same.
Is it like glue?
Yeah.
Is this like gluten allergy? It's a newer discovery, right?
A lot of people do have a lot of gluten allergy stuff.
But I also think a lot of people are fucking wrong. But I mean, because dude, how long have people been eating flour for?
Yeah, but think about what kind of flour they were eating back then.
Dude, what a fucking different time.
I remember being a kid and food tasting different. Just a super simple, like Burger King tasted different.
I believe you, but I don't have like my own memory of it tasting different.
I don't. The only memory I could think of, McDonald's chicken nuggets, dude. They used to have the dark meat and the white meat. Now they're just all white meat.
Oh, really?
And that upsets me. Those dark meat ones were so good.
Probably it's all just ground together, pressed into.
It was like the round one or the little boot one.
Oh, those used to be different.
Yeah. Dark meat and white meat. Now it's just all white meat.
But you're right. They really did come in dark and light meat.
Yeah.
I mean dark and white meat.
Remember Cluckers when that was around? It was these like genetically engineered chicken. So they were like actual chickens that they were like farming, but they weren't like full chickens. Like it was just like the body parts.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that, but I have heard of that, yeah.
I don't know how true that was.
That's
but
fucking disgusting.
That, like, fucked me up for a little bit. I didn't eat chicken nuggets for, like, 2 days.
That's like a fucking weird sci-fi.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your guys' initial... You start tattooing. You realize you kind of strapped over time. What do you start eating at the beginning of your career? Do you just start getting, like, fast food or...
Always.
No.
What was your guys' go-to?
It depends on where your shop is.
There was a time where I had like the large case of cup of noodle. And dude, when I was an apprentice, I lived off of that shit, yeah. Because I was so broke. And at that point, I was 18. I think was already 18 now. And I didn't want to live at my parents' house because I didn't want to follow no rules. Yeah. And I just had, like, trauma with the house they lived in. So I, like, I rented a room from my aunt. And I was, like, too proud to... Well, I've always been too proud to borrow money. So I would, like, live off of that shit. So bad for you, huh? And Hot Pockets. Shout out fucking Hot Pockets.
Fucking Hot Pockets, dude. Dude, that reminds me, a quick little sidebar.
Wait a minute.
Do you guys know Mama Celeste frozen pizzas? They're like the little individual ones, and you put it on the box with a little silver
They're like the
sheet to make it
cheapest
crispy.
Ones, huh?
You know Aldi's? They have a frozen pizza that's like full size. The Supreme one tastes exactly like...
I thought Aldi's was a fucking furniture store for years.
It looks like it. That's their fault.
The outside, the logo.
Yeah.
I was like,
All right, guys. Well, real quick before we go any further into this tantalizing conversation about Aldi's, you're watching the Tattoo Budcast, the only podcast that feels like a tattoo session.
Minus the tattoos.
I'm Sinai Garcia.
And I am Jimmy Jam.
And today we got a Buds Only episode.
We've got the man without a face.
It's James, myself, and you guys all know the voice from above, Jake.
it's me, Jake.
Jake, do you want to hop onto the couch and just chop it up with us?
No, I think I'll be over here. It's
Shoot
because
the
I have everything set up and focused right here already.
Okay.
I would have to shift the camera over.
That's the whole thing.
Okay, so Jake doesn't want to do any extra work today, so you're just going to be hearing his voice.
My voice is going to be auto-tuned for this episode.
He gets shit for showing up early and late.
know.
Wait till you show up on time.
I balanced it.
We were talking about something before I brought
Yes.
up.
So when you first started out,
Mine was
Hot
cup and
Pockets.
Well, at my first shop, it was whatever the fuck was around. Next door, I'll fight Sanaya about this. Was this pizza place that she denies that she ever ate before?
No, I don't.
She denies that she enjoyed it before.
I didn't. I never did. Even
She
at
had
the
it
time.
20 times a week, dude. Well, anyway, it was
It's
basically
next door. I would eat ass if it was next door.
Jake's right next to you.
I don't
I have an unhealthy relationship with food. So that is like one of my biggest obsessions.
No, you don't say.
But that's fucked up, dude. Isn't that fucked up? Anyway,
Isn't that just what the whole first half of the podcast was about?
I'm all hiding my tits now.
Okay, so you would eat them, and then
Not just it was everything that was around. It's like in like the old town, so there was a ton of restaurants, and I love food, so
In short, everything.
So and it got to be an activity at one point. I remember I cut out pieces of paper and wrote down all the restaurants that everybody in the shop liked. And it was like, all right, who's going to pick a restaurant today?
dang.
Yeah, it was very rewarding.
Yeah.
And I'm here now, and I'm unhappy.
And unhealthy. No, I do. I have a really bad relationship with food also.
How was the upgrade though? Once you started to get more established, you have a little bit more money.
Oh, dude.
What do you start getting?
Black Angus, dude. I was getting prime ribs twice a week.
Are you serious?
Whoa. DoorDash or what?
It was just pre-DoorDash, homie.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But I dashed over there every week, dude.
And we walked right through that motherfucking door.
Damn, no Chili's during that time?
The Chili's obsession was created at the inception of this podcast.
Yeah.
Because, you guys might remember our other engineer, Ben, who is on a hiatus right now because he started eating at Fridays. You had told me, like, Ben is on this fucking Chili's kick, and we were both like, what the
So
fuck? Like,
weird.
you better not be taking bitches there. Like, why would you? And then one day we went with him, and we were like, shit's
Shit's
fucking
tight.
tight, dude. Shit's pretty tight. I mean,
Shout out fucking Chili's, man.
Dude.
shout out to Chili's.
Always holding it down.
But see, this is the thing. This is where me and my boyfriend fight. Is like, you know what you're getting, so don't go to these places and expect a 5-star meal. Appreciate it for the garbage that it is.
That's kind of my take on a lot of restaurants, like
Yeah.
like
McDonald's.
that. No, or like even as simple as Steak Corral, the steakhouse. Like, don't go expecting the best fucking food. It's like, I mean, for me, it's just I grew up going there, and it's always gonna
Yeah.
be.
And now I'm thinking that you said, like, now that you pointed out those two restaurants, maybe it's because you sold them so fucking hard, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
And like you guys were
Yeah.
like going to Steak Corral like once a week, like Steak Corral, and so I was like, I'm coming too, and then I was like, fucking getting ice out of the communal ice bucket and
With
I
the
was like,
big ass
what
spoon.
the
Have you
fuck?
been?
No.
Dude,
What
they
the
have
hell?
this big ass spoon, and it's just like a big bucket of ice. And she was like, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
It's cafeteria style. You order at the counter. They give you a tray. You know what it reminds me of, kind of, is like a theme park
Clifton's?
food.
Oh, yeah. It's like not you walk into Knott's Berry Farm. That's what it feels like.
It's. I mean, it has the vibes of Knott's too, but it definitely feels like that. And then there's like a little shitty salad bar. So maybe had I
Love
gone in, and just like you guys were like, this place sucks, but it's good cheap steak, then I'd be like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, but on top of that, like growing up eating it, like all of my friends growing up went to the high school that was across the street, and they all worked there. So it was just like everybody fucking went there, everybody. And even my girlfriend's dad, like we took him one time, he won't shut up about it.
That's fucked up that you want him to shut up.
He was in town this past weekend, and he was like, "Are we gonna go to Steak Corral?" And like everybody loves it. It's more of like a.
You said, hey, buddy, Steak Corral's my thing. And I'm her daddy now.
Nostalgic kind of thing, though.
Yeah.
You have one awesome moment, and you're like,
You're going there for the memories.
I don't
always
remember
before.
nothing there, so.
Today's actually the first day
Listen.
I actually recognize that it was it existed.
Fucking sucks, you guys. The only redeeming quality about it is that they sell by the slice, and that's not a big thing in LA.
I will say
Places.
that the last time I brought it, Sinai had like 3 slices.
Okay, I'm about to change both of y'all.
And she said,
The best pizza you'll have. I've gone to Huntington Beach, California.
Because that's the pizza capital of the
I've
country.
been there.
Okay. Burantino's Pizza.
They just opened one, right?
Okay, but
I
also
went the first day, sold out. I went the second day, sold out.
you bought it all? Fucking fat ass.
You sold them out.
No,
They
Like-
have got like 1 million followers or something, right? On
They're-
social media.
amazing.
New York, Chicago, Detroit, or
Neptune.
Nepalese?
Naples. What's your favorite? I'm gonna go Detroit, baby. Motor City, 8 Mile.
I think
Fucking Mom's
Bum,
Spaghetti,
bum,
Mom's
bum,
Pizza.
bum, bum, bum.
I'm thinking I'm a New York kid.
That's all I have to say right there.
NYC, you know me.
NYC.
I'm gonna have to
3
take a
a.m.
picture of this fool's fucking
Brooklyn,
tattoo.
New York.
You guys, Jake engineers a tattoo podcast, and he also works with many other tattooers besides us. And when you guys see his one and only tattoo, we're gonna have tattoo buds all across the world writing in to cover your shit.
It's
except
international.
except for people from New York.
Ooh, mama just got a deposit. Let me put my phone on DND. Because I'm not getting back to them. Just kidding. So we haven't had a solo, I think, since you had your Hawaii workation.
So I had the opportunity to tattoo at the Hawaiian Tattoo Expo, and it's a trickier one to get into.
Because you gotta be that guy.
You gotta be good. Anyway, so I did it with a couple of our buds that we've had on the show. I shared a booth with Franklin, Chris DeArmond. I'm trying to talk here.
I'm sorry. Take these from me. These are not recording.
She's all dying. I'm just like talking.
You
was
lower
there.
me down.
He was there, but in another booth. And we stayed at the same hotel, which was like a block or two from the beach. We check into our hotel, and we're starving. So we go to a restaurant, and like as soon as we took our first bite, I could hear everybody's phone go off on the beach, at the restaurants, everything. It was one of those, like, I thought it was like an Amber Alert, and I was like, oh.
The
maybe-
day he
yeah.
landed.
The day that not even an hour after we landed, and there was a tsunami warning. And I will show you.
Oh, yo,
That I'm not
I
lying.
would have fucking died.
Dude, it was fucking crazy. This is from the next day. I had to have it. I am gonna like frame it and remember this forever. We made the papers, dude. It was my first Hawaiian trip, and there was a tsunami warning.
And fucking, remember the other day when I was saying about how this fool now has too much chill and I need him to reel it back on his fucking, how zen all this fucking spirituality got him? Well, he's texting all of us, and he's like, me and Jake straight up had a side text like, dude, I think this fool's tripping. He needs to go inland. And he's like, no, we're the last 3 on the beach.
It was weird. That was the first time.
Yeah.
It was the first time that I've ever.
When the ocean swallows you, it's weird.
Yeah, it was the first time that I ever actually heard an air raid, and that was like, whoa. You only hear about that in the movies.
Way too chill.
Yeah.
Way too chill,
Yeah.
huh?
It was partly because Franklin, he was like, he was hilarious. He had a couple drinks in him, and he just wanted to stay in the water.
Oh, let's listen to the drunk guy.
He just kept saying, "It's fine, it's fine." He just kept repeating it like, "It's fine, it's okay." And meanwhile, we're the last fucking like 4 people at the beach. Yeah, Sinai up front.
Do you want to know the scariest thing I heard about tsunamis?
What?
Rarely do people die. Okay, maybe not rarely, but people don't die from drowning. They die from being smashed into things, or from like cars being like, or whatever, fill in the blank, smashed into them.
Was that what you're thinking was going to happen to James?
Well, if a fucking wave is throwing cars around, it's possible.
He sends us a video of him at the beach. I'm like, what the hell? Like over here in California, everybody's like, oh shit, like Hawaii,
And
you
this
know?
fool was all putting like LOL. I'm like, okay, you need to reel in this aloha spirit.
Yeah.
And get you some remember we were like, well, okay, what are the locals doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that was part of the reason why. While we were eating, it was all going off, and our server, she had a phone, and she like looked at it, and she was like, so can I get you guys anything else? And we were like, should we be concerned? And she was like, it happens all the time.
But don't you think that could also be part of her training?
Maybe.
Because imagine if they're like, no,
She's crying.
run! And then like, they're like,
Save yourself.
and they're like, okay, so all of Sarah's tables were not paid for today and are coming out of her check.
So that was part of it, but it turned out the reason why it was because it was a different type of alert. The one that they're used to getting all the time is tsunami watch, but this one was a tsunami warning, like an official warning. And apparently they hadn't had an official warning since like 2010.
Did you ever watch The Office?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Michael Scott comes back from Jamaica and he's all he thinks
all
he's
cultured.
like all or he's got the Jamaica spirit, so he's like, in Jamaica nobody works. Like, he's just like a total fucking asshole American, and he has 3 little braids like but he like totally is misrepresenting Jamaica and thinks like that they're just supposed to chill. That was James.
Dude. Yeah, but
He's like, you don't run in your aloha shirt.
I kind of made a mistake though. My mom was always worried about natural disasters, things like that, and she had immediately texted me like, "Hey, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on and all this stuff?"
Oh, you told her the truth.
And I FaceTimed her. Well, we were still on the beach, and they were like, you could hear the sirens, and we were the last ones there, and she seemed okay, and I was like, no, it's fine. Well, we have a couple hours till it's supposed to hit, and all this stuff, and I found out, like, as soon as we hung up, she called Lisa, my girlfriend, like, bawling, and she's like, he's not taking it serious. Like,
and she already don't even want him on a plane.
yeah.
Dude, honestly, even Sanaya and I were like, damn, maybe he should like go to higher ground or something. Like,
Well, my sister said that her hotel, that anyone that was from the 4th floor down, they were like quarantined to the top of the hotel, like the rooftop.
You see, and that
Because she was there at that time too.
your sister was there while I was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Crazy.
Yeah, he did.
I knew that.
you have a sister?
I got 3 of them.
She's got 3 of them.
You have 3 sisters?
Yeah, so does he. That's why we're buds. And we're both the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's a trip.
It's true. Okay, so what happened was, so we finally go to the hotel, and we're like, well, we're fine. Like, we were literally on the 38th floor, and I was like, we good. So I wasn't concerned. And then, like, me and Chris shared a room, so we were like looking out the window, and we could see all the streets and everything, and I was like, holy shit, it is fucking bumper to bumper, and it's not moving. And it was supposed to hit in an hour. I wasn't scared. Like, I was, it was fine. And also, a part of me has this like strange desire to be in like some sort of position like that where it's like survival.
That's because you're a fucking emotional cutter.
No. I think that's just being a guy. Because
Probably.
I feel that too. 'cause,
Ego,
like, it's
yeah.
like, yeah, like put me in the
Yeah,
circumstance.
I get it.
And then
I'm
you're
sure
totally not prepared though.
yeah.
Haven't
For real.
swam in years.
No, for
Have
real.
not ran in like months. You're like, fuck.
Ah, he did.
Yeah. You pull a hamstring midway. You're like, oh.
But is it like a hero complex something?
Probably.
Because I
No, it's a
have
guy thing.
I have a like weird fantasy about being the one to find the kid in the Amber Alert.
Really?
Or like find the car and be like 911, check it out.
Got him.
I got eyes on this motherfucker. What you want me to do?
The site.
You make the call. But anyway, so it was about an hour before it was supposed to hit, and we're like, oh, we're fine here. We'll just go down, get water from the lobby or the stores, but fucking everything was closed.
You see his
The beats.
Turn the
Look
TV
at
so you
Dave.
can see it. This was this was James. On his look at his little beats.
All serious? No, that was literally Franklin, dude. Anyway, so we were back in our room, and then we were like, just go get water and like snacks, whatever. And everything was fucking closed. Like ABC stores, you know that.
Yeah.
These little convenience stores everywhere, all of them closed, and I was like, fuck. The lobby were like, nope, we're out of water, we're out of this. And then I was thinking, it was already 100 degrees. We were on the 30th floor, and I was just like, fuck, man. If the fucking electricity goes out, we don't have AC. You can't open the windows. Elevator's probably not going to work. To have to fucking walk all the way down 38 flights to try to escape or whatever. So me and Chris were like, let's just fucking go. And my girlfriend's cousin lives there, which was far enough inland.
So now he has 2 girlfriends.
No, she was a sweetheart, and she was nice enough to let me, Franklin, Chris, and Marissa have a sleepover the first night. And we just hung out there.
Was that the first time you met her, or you got to meet her at least?
I met her 2 times before that.
Is she chill?
Super chill.
I've heard so many stories about people from Hawaii being like the most relaxing people ever.
Yeah, I mean, it happens kind of anywhere. Like even
I
people
think
in
that's racial and problematic.
I don't know about
Wait,
that.
what?
I think and not the way he means it. Like people
No.
that move to.
Wait, how is
People
that
in
racial?
Hawaii will beat your fucking ass.
I'm
Of
not
course.
saying they
Yeah.
won't, but I mean,
I think what he's talking about
it's
is
just there's peace.
the
I feel like-
mindset.
yeah.
The rat race is
Why are you
wild.
making that reaction?
Like-
I'm not going against them. I just heard
Chuck-
a lot of
Because you're
good
talking
things.
about them as as though they're a monolith, and that is inherently problematic. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that wasn't his intention. So
his intention.
in Nashville, like
You could be
people
racist without intending to.
yeah, you could be offensive. I agree with that.
Wait,
but
are you serious?
Yeah,
I'm so
I don't know.
confused.
I didn't take it the way she did, but
Yeah.
It's a joke, you guys. Relax.
I'm all what?
Yeah.
I'm all wait. That doesn't make sense.
But what I was gonna say is people that move to Tennessee, they get that all the time. Like Chelsea was talking about her partner, she has to speed up her audio because like where you live, like just the mindset of everybody just being fucking chill and relaxed.
But I think that's a southern draw.
I'm sure it's possible at other places that aren't so crazy.
But what you're talking about is island time.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
Well, you're saying the people are chill.
Dude, have you not seen like those surf movies, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of bullies in those movies.
I just feel like, you know, they when I hear people talk about the stereotype of LA people, I don't think that it fits LA people.
What's the
Like what?
stereotype?
That we're all about like making it at any cost and shit, and like that everyone in LA is out for themselves.
Like
and
the
stuff.
thirst.
But I feel like isn't that more of like the transplants?
Yeah.
Anywhere, I guess.
But if you're from LA, you gotta be pretty fucking vigilant on making money, though.
Diligent.
Like, yeah.
I guess you know what? You're right because
Wait, what?
You're right because I'm not too good to be wrong. Because you know me, I'm like the queen of ruining people's hobbies. Like nobody could ever tell me something that they enjoy doing without me being like, you should capitalize on that. Dude, you should start selling beaded necklaces. Why are you just making them for free?
Yeah.
We veered from your tsunami.
Well, that was kind of basic. Okay. Well,
I want to know. Okay, so I want to know when you decided. Let's back it up to you guys are like, okay, maybe we should get out of here. Now, what did the evacuation route look like? Because I know it probably wasn't feeling chill, trapped on their one freeway.
Dude, that was like where it started to feel like a fucking movie. The hotel itself, it only had 3 elevators for 44 floors, and they were so fucking slow. Those elevators were on island time. like that's how you use it, Jake.
That's what was chill.
I'm not
The
even gonna be on this
elevators in
anymore.
Hawaii are chill.
Bullies.
So it was like it took 20 minutes for the door to open. So we were like, "Fuck, man, we're like running out of time," and we finally get down there, and it's like the parking arm. Like, the ticket wasn't working, so it was this whole fucking thing, and it was like, dude, all right, we only have this much time now, and we get into the street, and it was just, like, immediate stop, dude. And,
Yeah.
And Chris,
That shit would scare me.
he was the one that drove, and he fucking did a killer job, like, getting into where we needed to get in, like, alternate routes, like, he was fucking on top of it. Chris saved our life.
Shout out Chris.
Yeah. was just like dead stop, and with the air raid going on, and just like you could just feel the tension.
Yeah, I
That
bet.
shit was crazy.
That's what I would imagine the tension. I live by a beach that would probably literally never have a tsunami, but I live on the evacuation route, and one time I woke up to one of those, and it was probably not even a warning. It was probably the what did you call the other one? The least
Watch.
And I fucking just about died from that. And then the tsunami did hit. This was like 2 years ago, and it was a 4-foot wave. I'm like, what constitutes a tsunami? Because that's shorter than me.
Exactly. And all that, after my entire story, nothing happened. Like, the waters were just a little bit choppy the next day. But I heard that.
That's okay, because what if it had?
Yeah, exactly. But I was on Oahu, and which is in the middle of the chain. So I heard that the two end islands are the ones that got it the worst, and it wasn't even that bad. But, it could have been.
Yeah. Did you guys ever watch? Remember there was that, like, back in the day when, like, a TV would just play in your living room with no one watching, and there would be, like, a PBS documentary. There was that one about I think it was, like, an Indonesia tsunami. And that shit, like, people got fucking decimated. And that shit made me so scared. And I was too young to even have seen it.
Yeah.
But I saw it, and it fucked me up.
I don't want to sound racial right now.
I want to get back to that. Go ahead.
But
race shit up.
But is it because they live in like a third world country?
Hawaii's not a third
world.
No.
I'm
just kidding.
No, like that. What you said
Indonesia.
right now. Because like, dude, everybody here in the States had that notification.
Well, it was definitely before cell phones.
Yeah. Oh, shit, it was that far back.
Yeah. Because I was a kid when I saw the documentary, so, like, it really, like, I don't know how often tsunamis happen.
But radio.
But I felt like it was an earthquake. Like, this shit happens all the time, you know? But no, I think it was really, really giant, because people were, like, fucking getting, like, knocked against trees. And it was, like, one of those that they were, like, cars were being thrown, like, just like fucking like a baseball across the. Anyways, but the reason I was fucking with you and saying that it was racist, that what you said about people in Hawaii being chill, is because that's what everybody, like all the locals, complain about that I've met. Like that people think because. Are you even listening? You don't even want to be educated.
No, I'm just ordering pizza.
It better be Hawaiian.
I'm allergic.
Is that they complain because the world has that perception of them, and because people are there on vacation, that they treat everyone like they have no time, or like they too are on vacation and couldn't possibly have something serious to be dealing with.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so
it could be irritating.
Yeah, so it's like, just because you're here to have a good time doesn't mean I am. Like, I actually got shit to fucking do or whatever. So that's all. I just wanted Jake to, like, know better, do better.
It's true.
That's how you learn.
Thinking back now, Jake, that's pretty fucked up.
And he did. You're like, and he did.
I was like just educated right now, and you're fucking wrong. But you know what, guys? I'm glad I made it out alive.
I am too.
Because I was able to bring back a couple gifts.
Oh, cool. I love gifts.
Just a couple things.
All right, what you got for me?
All right.
Give me something.
I got something for Jake, and I got something for Sinai.
What? I'll see you. What if I want Jake's thing?
If you want Jake's thing, you could have it, because he's probably not going to want it.
I thought they were nice. He's too young.
This is fucking or early 2000s vibes right now.
It sure is.
This is for my boy Jake, dude. I think you've earned it.
I'm horny.
He has to get on a knee like you're knighting him.
Will you accept this puka shell?
What would his surf name be?
Oh, I don't know. What would your surf name be?
Something with Jake.
Something with Jake? So your actual name?
Jake the racist?
Jake the colonizer.
Face the camera.
Stop doing that, because you're gonna text me later and be like, hey, can you cut all of that? Can you only get me from the shoulders up?
No, I'm a little concerned about Sinai's gift. It's also not really Hawaiian related.
Should I be nice or should I be honest?
It's not really Hawaiian related, but it was just so Sinai related. I found this store. I don't know if you've heard about it in Waikiki called Kawaii Kawaii.
I have some earrings from there.
I'm a little concerned about the size, but these just fucking screamed Sanai.
Sanai, Sanai.
Sanai.
Kawaii. Kawaii, kawaii, Sanai, Sanai.
Are you ready?
Are they slippers? Oh my god, I wanted to buy those. Oh, not those, but I'll take them. And I think the size is perfect. I saw the cloud ones last time.
Ah, perfect, dude.
Oh my god.
No, I want those.
How cute are those? Here's a bonus gift. Hawaiian Airlines headphones.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah. Hey, don't break them.
They're branded too?
Yeah.
This is like when you got me that Sky Mall catalog.
I missed those, dude. And I got Jake some half-used Cetaphil Sun 50 sheer mineral face liquid sunscreen.
I like the orange ribbing in the middle.
Yeah. And this is my new pack for when I go to the beach because I'm an island boy now.
Island boy, just trying to make it. So moving on, I'm glad you survived. So when do you guys think the big one's gonna happen? This California, they've been saying since we were kids that the big one's gonna happen, which is what they call a giant earthquake that's supposed to come.
Dude, I feel like in the next couple years, a lot of crazy shit's gonna happen. I just feel it in the air. I feel it in the universe.
They've been projecting that everybody's going to live underground for a long time.
Do you know that the reason California doesn't have basements is because we're on bedrock? So, like, to get into the floor or into the ground is, like, an insane, I guess,
You have to
amount of work.
blow it up.
So I wonder if, like, California will just be like, no more.
Have you ever been to caverns? Any caverns?
Yeah.
I've been
It's
to the cenote in, what state is Cancun in?
Mexico.
But it was like this really big one that kind of looked like the Carlsbad Caverns that had all these dripping, like,
Yeah.
not
Guano.
icicles, but like, yeah, that kind of shit. Like, so you're kind of navigating through water, like you're in life vest and they're taking you on this tour of this giant thing. And then there was a point of it where literally you're using a rod to push you and your head's only above water and the roof is here.
No fucking thank you.
Dude, it was pretty hard to get through. I really had to talk myself through it.
Do you want to know a fun fact? You mentioned Carlsbad Caverns. If you look up who the Carlsbad Caverns were discovered by, you will find that they were discovered by a gentleman by the name of James White, who I believe is my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Do you know that for a fact?
My grandfather, my grandparents told us this when we were kids, and it was always like the thing. But I tried to do some research on it, and it didn't quite line up with the story, like as far as timelines go. But I do believe that there was some adultery involved, and I think that's how.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You could probably find it now
Yeah.
with today's ancestry shit.
Yeah.
This guy looks like you.
Does he? Did you look it
Kinda
up?
Weird, yeah. James Larkin, James White.
Larkin, yeah.
Well, how dare you say this looks like my bud? Dude,
But he
do you
looks
want me
like
to swing on him?
he looks like my grandpa did and his sisters.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's beautiful.
My grandparents had an actual photo of him, like a physical, like.
Dude, that just might be.
Yeah. Apparently, when he was a kid, he met this Native American kid, and they were playing, and they discovered the caverns, and they found bat droppings, and then they ended up using that for
Sex. Well, if it's his grandpa, do you know how dirty this motherfucker is?
If he's anything like me.
Dude, this one does not have James's perfect little nose.
You guys are talking about my grandpa, and it's making me upset.
He literally looks like a witch.
So, yeah.
I want to know more about this
I
guy.
am a descendant.
He's Carlsbad to the bone. That's what you should do when you make the documentary of you.
Yeah, I'm just destroying the family name.
You better discover some shit now.
I know.
If only he knew that his great-great-grandson was a podcaster. Damn. Okay.
I just saw
What?
your list. It says another fart victim.
He's laughing because our podcast notes say another fart victim. I guess that's where we'll start then. Check
true.
this shit out. Okay, this headline says a boyfriend's flatulence led to a 7-year sinus infection.
This has nothing to do with the girl that suffered brain damage from her boyfriend's farts?
A sinus infection isn't brain
Whoa.
damage, so I don't think so. In one of the strangest medical cases in recent memory, Christine Connell, damn, why I gotta put my girl on blast like that, shared how she developed a 7-year sinus infection after unintentionally inhaling E. coli bacteria due to her boyfriend's flatulence in 2018. While recovering from ankle surgery, her compromised immune system allowed the bacteria to settle deep in her sinuses.
Poor thing, dude.
Doctors only discovered the cause years later, and now she faces surgery to remove the lingering infection. Damn, she's still going through this shit. A rare but real reminder of how unexpected bacteria exposes. Oh my gosh, you know what I just thought about? You know our friend that has that's going through the sinus stuff right now that
Yeah.
has to get surgery? Imagine that's
If
what
that's
it is.
why.
You spend a lot of
Crazy.
time around that friend, so it'd probably be from your butt. So we got to stop farting around each other, guys.
Yeah, this is a public announcement. Dude,
You just farted.
I'm farting.
And Jake, you're about to move in with your girlfriend. Don't be fucking crop dusting that, girl.
Yeah, dude. Are you reading all these dangers and the risks involved in your
He's tracking the pizza.
Hell yeah.
I thought you were doing some engineer shit over there.
I am. This is engineer shit. I'm engineering this hunger.
some food?
You're engineering your next shit.
No, the next fart. I'm like,
the fart boss. Sinai came up with that the other day. She was trying not to fart, and I was like, "Are you still trying not to fart?" And she was like, "No, I'm." What did you say?
No, you said my stomach was hurting, and you're like, dude, just fart. And I said, I don't think it's the fart. I think it's the fart boss. And
It gets me every time.
if you don't get it, it's because the farts are just the little minions, and the fart boss is Bowser.
Yeah, the final.
Remember, that's how you would laugh. What gives you the worst gas?
That's a good question.
I feel like I don't know because I'm never sure what it is when I end up like, because you know,
Yeah.
like, has your stomach ever felt like a rock hard and like you wish you would like fart, like you're like,
Yeah.
I want to fly around this room like a let go balloon, and like, but you can't.
Where it's like it's achy because your stomach is just so inflated.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, one time I had to look this up, but I had a cider, and now I no longer have ciders, but I got such bad indigestion, my fucking back was hurting. Like,
Really?
I've had
Like
the,
here?
Yup. Do you want to crack your back too to try
Uh-huh.
to see or something?
I
Oh.
looked it up, and it could cause back pain.
Dude, fucking growing up sucks. Do we care about this shit? Did this shit happen to us when we were younger?
No, I remember thinking when I was younger, like,
I'm gonna fart till the day I die.
no, I remember thinking, I don't know if I've ever had heartburn. When
Yeah.
you have heartburn,
You fucking
you
know it.
fucking know.
Yeah, I've actually, I usually live off of baking soda. We all know this
I know.
because of heartburn. I haven't needed it in over a month.
That's good.
I'm just eating a little bit better, being a little bit more mindful and trying not to eat so late. But yeah, I haven't had heartburn in over a month, and it's great.
Everybody's looking at you like you're a fucking liar right now.
I'm about to
Because you
fucking-
have the engineer ordering
I was just
pizza,
about to order some. I'm about to fuck it up right now.
which is pizza, which is triangle shaped heartburn. All right. Anyways, with this, as much as we're talking about food and stuff, I have been trying to be. I fucked it up this week, but I've been trying to be a lot better, and I've been doing this like Pilates challenge on on TikTok where it's like 4 Pilates moves.
I don't know what Pilates.
It's actually like very low impact, kind of like yoga, but moving.
Is that considered cardio?
No, I don't think it's enough cardio. But anyway, so I've been doing that because she has this 4-week challenge that I decided I was going to try. And then I've been being even crazier. And I had saw this post on TikTok that said, if you, Jake, check this shit out.
I've heard your theory. I've heard this theory many times.
Okay, well.
But I don't even give a heck because I like to sleep another 5 minutes.
So.
Everybody does.
Do you press snooze? You could
All
just
the
say
fucking
yeah.
time.
I do too. I am the fucking snooze queen. I will literally sleep in 10-minute increments for 2 more hours. And leave at the last minute. Well, I had seen this post that said that when you wake up quickly like that and go right back to sleep, that your body thinks that you waking up was a mistake, and it goes, oh, it must still be the middle of the night, so here's 3 more hours of sleep chemicals.
Yeah.
And so you're groggy for the first 3 hours of your day. So I've really, really, really been trying to just get up as soon as my alarm goes off. And you know what's crazy now? I've been doing it for like 2 weeks, is I'm waking up without my alarm, or like
when you need to,
like 5 minutes before it goes off. So I've been back to waking up at 6:30 every day, and I stay in bed till 7. And guess the craziest shit I've been doing?
What?
I've been going on walks, bud.
I don't believe it.
I set my alarm for 10 minutes and I walk, and then when the 10-minute goes off, I either
Come
walk back and then I'm like, okay, 20 minutes, or I've actually been enjoying it, so sometimes I'm like, I'll press another 10. And
What time do you go to bed, though? That's very important.
oh, I'm a psychopath about my bedtime, because I had to this was one of the things I worked on in therapy, because I don't know if you know, Jake, but one time I woke up in the middle of the night and someone was trying to me. So thanks for breaking it up.
I didn't fucking
But I've never been able to sleep, and so
Damn, dude.
Dude, Jake's fucking up this episode.
I know, dude. So I had a therapist that was like, you need to focus on trying to sleep. So do whatever you have to. So I went on like this quest of helpful sleep shit. And my phone curfew, or my screen curfew, was 10 o'clock. So I am reading in bed by 10, and I am usually asleep by 11.
We normally leave here like at 10.
Mm-hmm.
She drives 100 miles per hour to get home on Mondays.
Yeah, Mondays is the one day that I,
Allowance.
well, it's not an allowance, it's a necessity. What am I gonna do? Not do this? So like I have to make the sacrifice. But
That's pretty cool,
I go
though.
home and I don't let myself, like, you know, the TV though I'm not as strict about, but like up close, like blue light in my face, I don't let myself like draw or fucking iPad.
I feel like that yellow setting's bullshit, right?
I think so, yeah. That's what the internet said, that it's because it's just warming up your screen, that it's still a blue light.
Yeah, to people that don't know, there's a setting on your phones that it gives it a yellow tint to kind of trick your eyes into not seeing it as blue light, which is what keeps your brain activity very high.
I wonder if those blue light glasses, though, would work.
I'm a little concerned with myself.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been like, I started fucking smoking again. I'm like at it hard.
Tell them how many energy things you've had today.
I've had like 4 energy drinks today.
You're
How many
lying.
did I have? I had the C. I just remembered we got Red Bulls in the fridge for my client yesterday. I had a C4 today.
That was your first caffeine of the day?
That was my first caffeine of the day. And then I had yerba mate. And then I had, hopefully, our future sponsor.
Well, hopefully our future sponsor, we're not going to tell you until they sponsor us. And then Jake gave you one of those. I told you not to give him that
yeah.
shit.
And I've been
L-theanine.
and I've been staying up late.
Well, because of all the caffeine.
Oh my god.
I guess also, not to bring up TikTok for the 100th time, like say you go to bed one night at 10 o'clock And then you do happen to go to bed the next time at 10 o'clock. The next time you go to sleep later than that, your body goes, you know, because we're still cavemen at heart. So your body goes, there's a reason why I need to stay awake, and it must be to survive. So now I will not let myself sleep at this time.
Because I will die.
How's your anxiety?
I did have like a little thing. I went to Vegas for like
Shout
a
out
last minute
Vegas.
thing with my girl, and we might have had a debate that was a little intense, and that like gave me anxiety. I was just like,
I don't think I've ever had a caffeine-induced anxiety attack.
I have been hospitalized because of caffeine driven anxiety. But it was doing the same
It's
shit
terrible.
I do. I got to be careful, dog.
You know, the only thing that I've had that created the anxiety because it freaked me out was the heart palpitations.
I grew up with epilepsy.
Shout out epilepsy.
Yeah, what's up? We stand in alliance. Anyway.
I actually have something to say about your epilepsy. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I was hospitalized a lot growing up. I was like maybe at its peak, maybe like 2 times a month.
How's that?
Yeah, and as I got older, like as soon as I started like getting closer to 18, it started to slow down. And then into my 20s, like just about gone. But occasionally, when I get overexerted, you're fucking freaking me out right now.
Because I have a theory.
When I get overexerted, it does induce the what do they call them? There's a name for them, like the symptoms, an aura, I believe.
We
And-
get it. You're spiritual.
But it's fine. I know what to do.
Do you
I
get
just-
scared that you're going to have one?
It's happened while I was driving one time, and I was just like, fuck, like my throat gets tight. I kind of feel like
Did you pull over or did you act like it was a tsunami? You're just
Sorry.
like, we're vibing.
But it hasn't been that way in a while, and I just know that I just need to fucking chill out, and it'll go away on its own.
In theory, can people push themselves into, like, being on the brink of
A seizure.
a seizure and then, like, they're anxious or they're, like, getting all riled up and then it's like, okay, now
Overexcitement.
now you have a seizure.
A lot of things, yeah. And that's how we got here. There was one day when we were at our old shop that we worked at together. I had one of those Bang energy drinks. I had Starbucks. And then I ordered Lee's coffee.
Oh, the fucking...
Dude, that I had to like. I think
That's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah,
On its own.
and I think I ended up going to the hospital, and they just pumped me with a bunch of Depakote.
I don't know why I randomly thought about this the other day, but I was thinking about your epilepsy and how you no longer have it or have not had any issues, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, dude, wouldn't that be crazy if you guys haven't watched the Johnny Von Patna episode 43, 42, 41, whatever, one of those episodes, we talk about Johnny's implant that he believes is from an alien encounter. And we believe, and James said he had dug something mysterious out of his leg when he was little or younger. Imagine
You
if
think
that's
that's
when
why?
the seizure stopped. And imagine you
just gave me goosebumps right now because that was the time.
Okay, imagine you had your encounter so little that's why you don't have any recollection of it.
Yeah.
And so when do you think your seizures first started?
When I was in kindergarten, that's the first one that I remember. It was a back to school night, and I felt like I was out of.
He wanted attention. He said, "Why are all these fucking kids here?"
No, I tried to explain it to my mom. I was like after it had happened, I was like, "Mom, it feels like I'm not there. Like I'm not in my body. Like I just it feels like I'm watching my body do all these things, and I'm not there."
And that's all motherfucking theories, bro.
That's pretty wild, dude.
Imagine imagine your encounter, because James will wash my mouth out with soap if I call it an abduction.
Yes.
So what if your first encounter was like at 4, so that's why you don't remember it or something, and then you were chipped, and then maybe just like your body's having an adverse reaction or a little malfunction or something, and that's why, or maybe when they tap into you, there's like a wire crossed. Maybe they didn't do the installation right, and they're like, "Oh shoot, this one keeps shorting out," and then you dug it out, and then it's like,
dude, that's That's a fun theory. I'm actually, it feels like I have some sort of support from Sinai now in regards to aliens.
Well, I mean, shit, I've been coming around a little bit more because this shit is.
I don't know, man, because it's definitely like, especially my particular types of seizures that I had. They weren't grand mal. They were called absence seizures. The best way I could ever describe it to people was it's that feeling once, to all the alcohol drinkers out there, like that feeling when you're beginning to black out, where like you could think back and it was just like, fuck, like I felt like I wasn't even myself, like everything just seemed so blurry, almost like a dream. That is what it felt like, and that's kind of tied to consciousness if we want to go and take the spiritual route.
There are cases where people who believe they were abducted later turn out to have epilepsy. Oh, they're trying to discredit you.
Yeah.
Especially temporal lobe epilepsy.
That sounds like a cover-up.
This is so them.
Dude, that's a good theory.
I don't know what made me think about it, but I was just thinking about you digging that thing out, and I was like, I wonder what year that was. And then I was like, I wonder if that's around the time that his epilepsy stopped.
Yeah, dude, it was my early 20s.
And Goonies says that she's got an alien abduction, an alien encounter story
Oh
for
my
us.
God.
And she too had juvenile epilepsy, and it stopped without a.
Did she tell you the story about it?
No, did she tell you?
And it's giving me goosebumps again thinking about it. It's fucking crazy.
We're gonna share it with you guys on our Halloween episode because we're gonna have her and our new crew member at the shop. But we're fast approaching what they call the tattoo slow season.
Yeah.
I feel like here in California, we are already in it.
Yeah. It's like a perma season.
Yeah, right? No, it's not. We should be grateful. It's not.
It's just, I think it's a little alarming because it's so different than what everybody's used to. Like, there was always, like, the months you can anticipate, the ones you could look forward to, and I feel like everything's just kind of all over the place.
The thing that makes me feel most insecure is the lack of predictability.
Yeah.
Because now I can't predict what's going to happen. Like, for instance, I feel like September for me has been the most difficult to book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really having to sing for my supper. But we had talked about this. I feel like this is very similar to what it was last year because I remember it being a shock last year.
Yeah, but I think it's just because it hasn't happened that many years consecutively to remember and it become a normal thing.
So maybe this is the new norm. And then I remember what we used to consider the slow season. Like, remember you had tattooed that person a while. This was already a couple years ago, but he was saying like that he just saves up enough to fully take December off. Like, he puts away a little bit every he was a tattooer that he puts away a little bit every month so he can take December off because his thing was, one, it's already slow, and two, the December appointments he does book, he said they end up being cancellations.
Yeah.
So it was just too much stress, so he like allows himself that holiday break.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the means to do it.
Back to what you had said is, now that's not necessarily like these things are also unpredictable. It's like, but I mean, we say that, but I guess a savings for that, to just a floating savings for that in any month would be the answer to that. But that's so much easier said than done.
Exactly. Yeah, because last year it took us by surprise, December. I remember I was just like, it was like, September happened and it was super slow. November was like whatever, and then it was like, fuck, man, it's going to be worse than this come December, and it became, I think for me, it was probably one of my best months of the year.
With the slow season coming and having all this free time, I've been really giving a lot of thought to actually utilizing that time and not just in like, I don't want to say so much like being productive, because yes, that's part of it, but like also just doing things that I don't typically, other art forms that I don't have usually the time or the energy to devote to it. Like, For instance, I've talked about so many times that rug gun that I have.
So other avenues to keep your creative flame alive.
Yeah, and possibly even make some money off of to supplement what we might be missing out on.
It's true.
And I mean, who's to even say if it's actually going to be a bad month or a bad season? But like, how many times have you been like, man, I want to try sign painting, or I want to try, you've said for months now that you want to try oil painting.
Yeah.
What if we just went ahead and did that? And that would, to me, looks like still coming to the shop on the days we don't have tattoos and doing that stuff.
The downside to having a private studio and only being here when you have tattoo appointments, it's like that's all you're here for. We should be responsible and be here an entire day as if we were at a regular shop. And I feel like we've lightly talked about this before. But if we did that and just applied ourselves.
Yeah, like, and that could even look like what all the things we just said, or even just sketching something. And even, oftentimes you'll sketch something and it turns into nothing, or you can't decide how to finish it. And then you'll be scrolling through your iPad, come across it and be like, oh, I forgot about this sketch. And you have a whole new, now you have a whole new flash page or something.
I've done that. I've gone back as far as I can in my iPad and stuff. And it's like, I remember hating this, but I know what I could do now. Mm-hmm. There's so much shit we could be doing. Mm-hmm. Are we going to do it?
I would like to do it, yeah. Yeah, and I think that just is literally being here.
We're going to have a new artist working with us. It hasn't been announced yet, but I feel like something like that is a good...
it's a good motivator.
Yeah, exactly.
We also had talked about finding inspiration in things other than just these four walls and doing things like, I know you've been horny to go to a museum.
Yes, dude. I've been so horny about it.
I'm not, but I'm going to go.
Because these are the things that we should be doing, because we need to find motivation.
That we should be doing. Or no, I'm trying to take the word should out of my vocabulary. These are the things that we could be doing that we are lucky enough to be able to do.
Yeah.
Should seems like a bad word to mix onto it.
It's funny you talk about that, taking the negative out of your vocabulary. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like turning everything into a positive.
Mm-hmm. Into an opportunity.
Yeah. My spiritual advisor, she was helping me make mantras and stuff, and it was like, she was like, do not use the words not, can't, shouldn't, things like that, and it actually helps.
In couples therapy, me and Joshua had learned you should never say, and I think about this I've tried to use this on myself too. You should never say you always. Like, you always do this when I'm...
I hate when people say that.
Yeah.
Mostly in, like, family discussions.
Yeah, because it's accusatory.
Yeah, and I can't say that I'm not guilty of it.
Yeah, and so saying, like, I always, or I never...
You never.
Yeah, is, like, just another way of being way too hard on yourself. Another thing, this is a little off topic, but I've tried to stop, like, when I forget something, being like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Or like, oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Or, oh, I'm such a fucking mess. Or why am I like this? Like, I'm trying not to, or it's been for a while now, but I try not to do that too, because I do think that you absorb all of that stuff.
Believe it subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a mess, and it's like, oh, your brain's like, yeah, you're a fucking mess, you big piece of shit.
He just starts hitting himself, or like, what the
Stupid.
Fuck? Did we ever talk about the plants, how when you talk to them, they'll grow more?
We have.
And then the Buddhist that was talking to the ice.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
There was these Buddhists that had water out in the frozen, or out in the snow, and every day they would talk life into one of them, and they would talk to one ugly. The one that they spoke life into froze, like, just clear and crystal and beautiful, and then the ice that they talked shit to was like shards and had cracks. And
yeah,
so if you apply that to your body, you're what, 90%. What is it? We're like 80% water or something.
Yeah, that is such a crazy thing, and you could apply that to everything.
Have you ever heard the theory that your most critical parent's voice becomes your inner voice?
I have heard that.
Watch the way you talk to your fucking kids, dude.
Yeah.
You know why I think everything is hard for artists?
Why?
Because you have to be so critical.
There's a lot of pressure.
I agree.
It's all pressure. Yeah.
And I love pressure. I mean, I feel I thrive in pressure, but there's fun pressure, and then there's just like...
We were talking about this, me and Goonies, yesterday or the day before, that when you're busy tattooing, you're having fun, you love tattooing, but when it gets slow and you're only getting tattoo appointments here and there, you almost don't want to tattoo, and I think it's because it reminds you of the pressure and what's at stake. Yeah, and so then creating becomes the same.
Passion becomes obligation, and I think that's
Ooh,
where...
fucking ate with that.
That's where it kind of just kills everything.
Passion becomes obligation.
I think even like the discipline of being thankful and grateful.
It's hard.
It's also a thing too, because it's like, dude, I mean, you think about the times that like you get to do some cool shit, man, you know? At one point in your life you thought, oh, that would be so cool to do one day, and then you do it, and then you do it repeatedly, and then you're like, oh, man, you know? You kind of think of maybe something else that's fun, or...
What's the thing called where, like, there's nothing on TV now because because there's everything on TV, like, you have infinite amount of choices, and that in itself is overwhelming.
Yeah.
So it's like, I would just rather not do it. But what you were saying about the being grateful thing...
Segue, right?
Yes, I have taken up, it's great that you mentioned that. I have taken up this practice of, it's kind of cheesy, but it's been pretty life-changing. I'm now on day 9. I have a note in my phone, and up top it says, good things are always happening to me. And you can put it however you want. Like, you could put,
intention.
I'm always, I'm always blessed by whatever. And every day... before you go to bed or whatever, write down one good thing that happened to you. And
that's science backed.
So then you're finding, like, for him, like, it could easily be like go along with manifesting, right? Because now you have it written down that something good is going to happen today. But I feel like for me now, all throughout the day, I'm thinking, oh, what's the good thing that happened to me? Or like, oh, maybe this is the good thing that I'm going to write down tonight.
So you do it for a sense of gratefulness?
Yeah, for gratitude. And now also kind of, I didn't think about it like this, but like also just alertness and awareness. Because now throughout the day, instead of thinking like, fuck, I just stubbed the fuck out of my toe. This sucks. Now my day sucks, whatever. Yeah. Now it's like, oh, I was able to get gas this morning, so that even that might be my good thing later. And then, like, later something else happens. Oh, I got to go get my nails done with a friend. Maybe that's going to be the good thing that happened to me. So now I'm constantly looking out for what I want to write down that night. And
you're rewiring your brain. It's actually an exercise that my therapist gave to me for CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. But it wasn't to express gratitude. It was to... reverse catastrophic thinking. So it was like, man, it's like, the days,
there you go.
It sucks. Like this is gonna happen, and it's gonna cause this. It's the snowball effect of bad ideas, and you're putting it out in the universe. You're saying it out loud, and like your brain is believing it. But it was a way to just pinpoint the good in the day instead of obsessing about the bad. Yeah, simply.
I had a therapist that, this was one of this was like maybe my second therapist, so I was pretty young at this point, had me do the opposite, where it was go down the full fucking rabbit hole of catastrophe. So
in steps?
Think of anything. Now, what's the worst that would happen? Then this could happen, then this could happen, then this could happen, then this could happen. And when you get to the final thing, it's really not that bad. Rarely is it ever that bad, and you're just more worried about the what if, because it's this abstract thing that you don't know. But when you think, when you unpack it all fully, like for instance, being cheated on or something, you know.
Yeah.
Like if she goes out with this group of people I don't like they might be a bad influence. She might end up cheating on me, or he might end up cheating on me, and then what's going to happen? We're going to break up. What's going to happen if we break up? I'm going to be sad. What's going to happen if I'm sad? I'll be sad, but I'll eventually get over it. What's going to happen after that? Then I'm going to live my life.
Yeah, how did you get from A to Z without
Yeah.
going to B first?
Yeah.
Anybody at any time can think about the worst thing, but can you take
Me higher?
Can you change what you feel in yourself? Not automatically, but could you change what you feel?
I had learned that was another thing that same therapist that had me do the catastrophe thing, is she had me, when I would think negative thoughts, because I used to be obsessed with death and with what comes after death. I would think nonstop about what life looks like after death, like, or with my parents dying, like I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And so she had me wear a rubber band on my wrist, and every time I thought about that stuff, to snap it. And then eventually your brain associates that with, that doesn't serve me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that now there's physical pain tied to it.
Yep.
And it worked. It eventually stopped. I don't like, that is my intrusive thought. Like if I'm really stressed out about other stuff, like my brain will go there to distract me. But yeah, like that, the thoughts changed. But as far as feeling, I think you can change your feelings. But something that this past therapist told me is that before you change your feeling, before you think yourself out of feeling sad, it's important to, even if you have to do something as cheesy as set a 4-minute timer, to sit there and feel sad. To drive in your, whether you're driving in your car, and you don't have to do it at the moment you feel it. You can just be like, okay, when I get home today, I'm gonna sit in my car before I go inside, and I'm gonna feel this feeling.
Yeah.
And like oftentimes, before the timer even hits, your mind will have wandered to the next thing, and it's because you've carved out the time, you've let your body emote the way it needs to, and now it can move on. Because if not, you're just thinking your way out of it. You're really shoving it down.
Yeah.
Avoiding it is still thinking about it.
It's like creating a pearl, you know, like
Yeah.
you're trying to protect yourself from it, but really it's just getting bigger and bigger inside yourself.
Yeah. I think to close off this topic, I think we should practice your new exercise.
What's that?
What's one good thing that happened to you today?
Oh, one good thing that happened to me.
This isn't good.
I paid my first giant bill of the month, and it's now taken care of.
I think mine is
Don't be silly, be for real.
I'm being for real.
Okay.
It's even if it's small, big, they're all wins. And I'm not thinking about
He's
something
gonna say
bad.
something fucking dumb. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say was I got to tattoo a labubu today.
Oh my god, we didn't talk about that. We both tattooed labubus.
Hey, shout out Labubu's.
And we're not talking about tattoos of a labubu.
That's what he thought we were
That's what I
doing.
thought I was gonna do, but it was a physical labubu that I got to fucking tat.
Yeah. Look at God. We were like, people are tattooing their labubus. Ha! Fast forward.
Until that one fucker was like killing it. He set up his porch like a little booth and a line down the street in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Just fucking cranking him the fuck out. Jake, let's hear it, man.
Honestly, I spent time with myself, really just being grateful for my situation.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah,
The moment of gratitude.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Amen, brother.
dude.
Or in James's words, namaste.
Namaste right here.
No, we're not, because we got to end this episode.
I like how you've just turned into laying down on the couch.
Yeah, I've gone full therapy mode. I'm like,
This was a pretty interesting episode.
we're all over the place. But
Yeah.
hey, that's how it is at tattoo shops. That's how it is on the Budcast. And that's how it is when you're
Yeah.
a real fucking person. Because let me tell you,
It's hard.
life's hard, bro. No, wait.
Just leave it at that.
I've
But let me tell you, I think
No sign off, dude. Life's hard.
Should we do that? All right. Well, before I melt into this couch any further, we're just weeks away from being at our 1 year anniversary episode, and we do have some really fun things planned for that one. So stick around. Here's a little preemptive thank you to everyone that's watched up until this point, especially our day one buds.
Yeah, all of our guests, all of our viewers, everybody that is engaged with us. We love you and we appreciate you, and we hope to keep doing this for the rest of our lives. You have just watched another episode of the Tattoo Budcast.
In case you were confused about what we did.
Yeah, in case you were confused about what this was, because we don't know what it quite was, but...
Like, comment, subscribe.
And now we go to sleep.
All right, let's do our for real sign off. All right, thank you for watching this episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Please share with a friend. We have the 1 year anniversary episode right around the corner, and we have some fun stuff planned for that one.
Yeah, it's been real. Thanks for watching.
And we will see you at your next session. Bye.
Ciao dios.
Ciao, Dios.
Yeah.
That sounds like chowder nachos.